Yeah, there are two things that most of our users are exploring at KubeCon now. One is a Kubevirt integration, which we recently shipped. It essentially allows you to spin up virtual machines directly in your virtual cluster while having a Kubevirt instance running in the underlying host cluster. So you have a shared Kubevirt controller that can be used by multiple virtual clusters, and tenants inside the virtual cluster can spin up VMs via Kubevirt through that. And then the second thing is Vcluster Cloud. Vcluster Cloud is our SaaS offering to ultimately run the Vcluster platform. It's really great if you want to explore the Vcluster platform without running it in your own infra and explore the features, test it out. It's in beta right now, but obviously we want to expand it to a fully fledged mission critical product for a lot of folks that want to run the platform in a hosted environment rather than self-hosting it.
And you can tie together multiple different types of Kubernetes clusters from different vendors, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. You can do that in the self-hosted Vcluster platform, and in the Vcluster Cloud, same way. You can connect EKS clusters, GKE clusters, clusters from Rancher and OpenShift, right? It's very flexible, and then you can spin up your vClusters in pretty much any of these environments and kind of abstract away from the underlying intricacies of these platforms by having the virtual layer on top.
So you can also run, at the end of the day, your infrastructure more efficiently, right? There is cost savings that you can generate through that.
100%. I mean, multi-tenancy in general, the biggest reason why a lot of companies are interested in it is, more efficient infrastructure, reducing waste in the infrastructure, reducing idle times. It's very simple. If you run, 300 times Open Policy Agent and Prometheus and, all of these tools, Cert Manager, etc., in each cluster, that is a lot of duplication. A lot of this stuff runs idle. In some cases, it's even heavier than the actual application you're deploying to a cluster. And with vCluster, you have a multi-tenant cluster. That means you can have one ingress controller, one cert manager, one OPA, and it's ultimately shared across, maybe 400 virtual clusters. And that reduces the cost, it reduces the maintenance effort, and it also makes it a lot more consistent across your org rather than having all these like pet instances running in each individual cluster separately.